Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Gun Doctor. I recently changed my playstyle from hardcore kill racing to semi-sweat. So we're not talking about it's iron helicopter hopping from building to building. No, it's gonna be first 3 circles we're Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Gun Doctor. I recently changed my playstyle, and I want to present you the loadouts I've been using for this new playstyle that have led to a 6-win streak and a 7-win streak in Diamond and Platinum lobbies. The new playstyle is still kill racing in the first 3 circles. It's not helicopter hopping from building to building like some other streamers do. No, it's still kill racing in the first 3 circles, and then going slightly semi-sweat from the 4th circle on, and this has led to great success and especially great fun to the channel, and my KD has been skyrocketing. I'm usually a 2.5 KD player. Like for the last matches, I've been to 3.5. Last week, I've been to 4.5. So we are slowly improving in that regard, that the new playstyle just allows us to kill more, kill better, kill more consistently, and die less. Let me now present you loadouts I'm using for this playstyle, and then in the next day actually give you games with this playstyle and also a play-by-play game completely explaining the new strategy to you in detail. One of my favorite new Tryhard loadouts is the new FFAR. I'm playing it with an agency suppressor, slapping on the mag, going for the bruiser grip. The bruiser grip does 30% recoil control on this gun. On top of that, this time the task force barrel. Why bruiser and task force barrel? Because the task force makes the recoil straighter, which it shouldn't do, but it does. Whereas the bruiser grip then also plummets your recoil down. And since we are actually playing a Silix Holo Scout scope for the reason of giving us an absolute maddening field of view like this, when you're using a normal microflex LED, that's like this. You're using a Silix Holo Scout, it's like this. And then with the bonus magnification of the bruiser grip, you can perfectly take care of the FFAR and then the task force making it straight. Still absolutely insane effective damage range, less than with the reinforced heavy that I usually play for my long range FFAR together with the field agent grip. But this time, task force and bruiser, and it works absolutely great. We paired this together with a sniper, which would be the M82. And this is meant to then be a loadout where you can still fight inside a building, but technically, you're never picking a fight under 10 meters. I've been pushing buildings with this. I've been challenging Mech 10s, no-scope FARs, and everything. And yes, you have a pinpoint precision that they can't compete with. Cool that you have a no-scope, congratulations. But if you're on target, you're on target, and you're just going to shred them down. So the very important thing with this build is here, Wrap Suppressor, Combat Reckon, Bipod, 7-round mag, roll across 4 times to find your perfect reticle. I've been using the Cyclops here yesterday a lot, and the Cyclops seems to be for me way better than the kill shot and also the clean living. I used to use them, but with the Cyclops, I always have this one dot in the middle that I can put on point. It's like the beginner one, but the beginner one doesn't have this gigantic circle. With this gigantic circle, I can perfectly just align it around their head, and with the point in the middle, I just boop, 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 get them down. It's so easy. Then next up, we have the Ak74u. The Ak74u has a crazy bullet velocity like an AR. At the same time, it still has a decent effective damage range. And most important, it actually does not need an underbarrel. I don't know if you've ever shot this gun, but an underbarrel does nothing for this. It's absolutely useless. We're playing it with a task force barrel for the biggest effective damage range and good bullet velocity. Brew suppressor for then even more effective damage range. Slapping on the drum mag because it looks better than the fast mag, and they still don't all work perfectly as they should. We're playing this also again with the Silix Holo Scout, and yes, for the Silix Holo Scout I use a Delta reticle, and then we actually put on the 5mW laser. This is really interesting on this gun because the hipfire is already stable and crazy on the Ak74u. But now you can shoot this on distance without wavering from your target to the left and the right because the recoil is an absolute straight line. Yes, you'll have to get used to the vert recoil, but you'll master that over time. And then in close quarter combat, you still have absolutely hipfire potential. So you can jump in, start hip firing, zoom, beam. Jump in, start hip firing, zoom, beam. And that's so good how it works with this to clap jimmies left and right. Then as you might have guessed, Bullfrog. Bullfrog also good effective damage range, absolutely stable, And on top of that, insane bullet velocity. Going with the task force for most effective demonstrating bullet velocity again, through suppressor to add. Spasna's grip here because the gun else wobbles left and right weirdly. It just takes so perfectly care of the recoil. Again, the Select Solo Scout is here, the favorite one. And then, since we have 50 bullets already, we can also play here a 5 milliwatt to again give you also the hip fire potential, plus together then the flip out zoom beam potential. Jimmies will be clapped so hard, you're gonna hear their butt cheeks vibrating over Narnia. These two guns, the AK74u and also the Bullfrog, are being each paired still with the M82. Why the M82 here? Because you can use the M82 on any distance, 20, 30, 40, 50 meters. And then if you want to use your gun for beaming, because you feel better for beaming right now, you can beam with this up to 40, 50 meters if you still like to. With the Bullfrog, the same. With the FFAR, the same. Then I've been running a very experimental build on the Finn, which will freak a lot of you out, but it surprisingly worked well in that Platinum lobby. We put on the XRK Pro Twist Barrel. That's the slow shooting barrel, but it still gives good bullet velocity, and the aim down side speed minus is not really there. When I put on VLK Optic, there's no stock for even more ADS speed. Commando foregrip to take care of the wild left and right wibble wobble. And then we do actually play attack laser for even more ADS speed. And this one gun seems so tremendously weird, especially not playing a front barrel. But the game you'll see to that we'll upload in the next day is going to be so fun. You'll be like, the hell, how did this even work? And it did, and it's so good. And that's mainly because of the new playstyle. And yes, this one we can actually pair now together with the Tundra. Why here the Tundra? Because you're playing a VLK optic gun. VLK optic gun can still be used close quarter combat, but can also be used for higher ranges. So I don't need the M82 to cover for me the 20, 30, 40 meters. That's what the Finn can do for me. But then I can play the Tundra to shoot jimmies also on the 100, 200 meter ranges. With the Royal Cross 4 times, again, I've been also using the new reticle here, the Cyclops. We are going for Wrapped Suppressor, Comet Reckon, Bipod, and the 7-round mag. Last but not least, a new fan favorite I'll be using a lot in the coming weeks too. We're going to play the FSS Ranger. We're going to put on a muzzle brake, commando foregrip. There is a VLK optic also coming, 50 round mag, and that is going to be my sniper support secondary gun, where we're also playing this together with the Paddington Tundra. And then this is our gun to finish off things. Again, you could breach a building with this, but more or less you want to play with this not under 10 meters technically, so you're going to play a bit more laid back, but you can shoot everyone on any distance. If you have to whip this out on 10 meter, it's absolutely possible. You just got to work on first shot accuracy. What does that mean? That when you're zooming on the jimmy that you want to clap, you're going to not straight up zoom in as soon as you see him. You're going to bring your gun on target like a controller player, zoom in and start shooting. First shot accuracy. So you need to train this. There's aim labs. There is fighting against bots. Zoom, bam, and then clap, 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 clap. And you're going to shoot him so fast with this fire rate, he won't even know what happened. Last but not least in this video, a viewer of mine made me aware of this. There's a new bundle in the store that does have a new reticle, which could be a weirdly good blue dawn or not. I've been actually trying out this one, and it was surprisingly good. The only problem is that the axe is so thick that it's hard to align. I will argue that this might actually be a very good one. Still, the blue dots are fantastic, and the eye is not even bad because you have this circle to align around. I definitely want to try this one at some point for the YOLOs. But yeah, they're not that terrible. This one is actually really tiny and really good. Could be working for AR beams fairly well. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed these new guns for the new playstyle. Really happy with what we've been doing recently. The wins have been piling up. I think alone in the last week, we've been getting like 30 plus wins, which has been crazy just because we've been changing the playstyle. We've been zooming for 800 wins like crazy. So we're going to be covering in the next days to come these guns in gameplay form. We're going to give you a play-by-play game where we walk you through the new strategy. I think you will enjoy that because it's not super tryhard, but it has tryhard elements. So it has the best of both worlds. You can still kill race, but at some point you're going to flip the switch and be like, now we're going to be winning. And that's the most important and crucial part and point to find. We're going to be like, flip the switch. We're good. We're winning this game now. A lot of you will love this playstyle. It's made for every single KD. It's not like this is meant for 5 KD players. No, I'm playing with my boys and we're 2.5, 3.5, 1.8 KD players. We're not like these 6KD players running out there whipping jimmies left and right, controller style, full aim assist, Cronus Maximus. No, we're just normal people winning games like crazy. I wish you a fantastic good day, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to drop in the comments below your semi-tryhard, full tryhard builds that I might then integrate in further videos to come. So I hope to see something really interesting there. Having like a scope to cover like these mid-ranges distance with pinpoint precision on your guns, being able to clamp them left and right. So if you feel like one of the guns you have been playing fits perfectly in these distances, give it to me, give me the build so we can try it out. I wish you a fantastic good time. Don't forget to subscribe to find your way back for more amazing videos to come. Also Twitch TV Pony Off from 8 AM to 4 PM where there's more content and these guns being live tested to then get you the YouTube content out there. And as always, see you soon in Verdansk.